Hi guys, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be moving through a yoga warm-up, which can be used either as a predecessor for some of the other yoga videos we've posted, or as a way to get warm in anticipation of doing an at-home workout, or just a good way to start your day if you're just trying to establish a little bit of movement and just work through your major muscle bodies and create warmth. So we'll go ahead and get started today in this easy seat. Moose might be joining us. Love you. Can you go up? Go, go, go. So in an easy seat, we're going to go, 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 go. All right, take two. So we're going to start in our easy seat, just a nice cross leg, or you can stack your logs if you prefer. Just finding a position that's comfortable for you. And the very first thing we're going to do is move through pelvic rotations. So taking a really big inhale here, and as you exhale, I want you to lean forward and then just begin rotating the hips around, using your palms against your knees for leverage. And we're just gently going to move in a circular fashion. This opens up our hips and warms up our core in preparation for today's practice. It's also the very first movement that will allow us to kind of create that warmth that we need. While you're doing this, I'd like you to go ahead and take time to set your intention for your practice. So whether it be establishing focus, or warming up, or just taking a few moments for yourself, go ahead and establish that. And agree to take this time for you. We'll pause, moving in the opposite direction. And as we return through center, we'll inhale our hands up to the sky. And exhale, leaning to the right side, dropping our right arm to the mat, and extending the left arm overhead for a gentle side stretch. Inhaling up, exhaling, leaning to the left, taking the right arm overhead. Inhaling up, exhale, gentle twist. Inhaling up, and exhaling, gentle twist on the opposite side. Inhaling up. As we come back through center, we'll find a tabletop. Stacking our wrists underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips, as we prepare for cat and cow. Taking a deep inhale, we'll drop the belly and take the gaze toward the ceiling for cow. And as we exhale, roll up through the spine, arching the back, chin to chest for cat. Inhaling cow. And exhaling cat. Moving here with your own breath, focusing on synchronizing your movement as you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Returning to a neutral tabletop position, we'll inhale the right foot off the floor, pointing the toes. And reaching with that right leg, we'll take it to the mat and peel the right arm to the ceiling for a kneeling half moon. Bringing the right arm back down to the floor, we'll lift the right foot, return it to the mat, and switch sides. Inhaling left foot up, pointing through those toes, reaching, reaching, reaching. Dropping the left foot to the floor, and peeling the left hand to the sky. Left hand returns to the mat. Left knee to the floor. Curl the toes underneath. We'll take our hips to the sky for our first downward facing dog. Taking this time to establish some movement, shaking the hips from side to side, Softening one knee, straightening the other, pedaling out the tension in the calves, warming up the posterior chain. Then we'll soften both knees and take our gaze between our hands as we hop, step, or walk to the front of our mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. As you exhale, lean to the right for Crescent Moon, extending the left arm overhead. Inhaling up. Exhale, left side. Inhaling up. And exhaling into chair. From chair, forward fold. Nodding the head yes, and shaking the head no. We'll take our hands to the mat and hop, step, or walk back to a high plank. Exhale, elbows into the rib cage, Chaturanga. And inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, softening one knee and straightening the other. Shifting the weight to the right foot, we'll inhale our left heel to the sky. Three-legged down dog, before bringing the knee to the chest, and then planting the foot for a runner's lunge. Opening up to the side, low side lunge, before moving through a standing straddle split, and low side lunge on the opposite side. Standing straddle split, low side lunge, runner's lunge. Planting our hands, we'll take the foot back to the sky. Three-legged down dog. Downward facing dog. We'll roll up into that high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Softening the knees, taking the gaze between the palm, hop, step, or walk to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, Crescent Moon on the right side. Inhale, up. Exhale, Crescent Moon on the left. Inhale, up. And exhale, sitting back into chair. I'm going to switch sides for demonstration purposes, but you can stay facing the same way on your mat. From chair, we'll drop forward fold. Nodding the head yes, and shaking the head no. Softening the knees, take the hands to the floor, hop, step, or walk back, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Shifting the weight to the left foot, take the right heel to the sky, three-legged down dog. Bringing the knee into the chest before planting the foot. Runner's lunge. Low side lunge. Up through a standing straddle split. Low side lunge on the other side. Standing straddle split. Low side lunge on the right side. And then runner's lunge again. Planting the hands, take the right foot back to the sky. Three-legged down dog. Then return to downward facing dog. Rolling up through the spine, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Softening the knees, take the gaze between the palms. Hop, step, or walk forward. Forward fold. Nodding yes. Shaking no. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And then exhale back into mountain pose, which concludes our yoga warm-up for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, you can use this as a way to get warm before doing another practice, or as a way to get warm for the day, or for an at-home workout. As always, thank you for joining me. Namaste.